yeah, heck yeah. Let it go, let it go, let it go.
Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Good morning, crypto friends. How we doing out there? Lots of green flashing around. Let's have a look at the charts. Looking here at BTC, USD, Bitcoin is support level at the 57,287.45, resistance at 58,644.48. Do have the 12 and 26 day moving averages up there, causing us a little grief as we try to nudge our way back up towards that all-time high. So keep an eye on Bitcoin, folks. Keep those stop losses tight and ride the wave. Let's move on to Ethereum, ETH, USD. Pretty much the same story here, but we do have that 100-day moving average, the yellow line on the chart, pushing us up forward as we try to climb through the 26 days. So you're looking at support at the 1778.87 and resistance at the 1809.05. So look for that $1,800 psychological resistance because we are knocking on the door. Let's look at BNB, USD, Binance Coin. So support nice and steady at the 264.79. Resistance just up there at the 270. You see we had a couple of goes at it. We can actually move that down. So resistance at the 269.86. Give us a little grief there as we start to get over the 12 and 26 moving day average. Moving on to Cardano, ADA, USD. Cardano found some weakness, came down here. We're getting support on that 100-day moving average, as you see there, that yellow line on the 4-hour chart. We have support down there to 1.172 and resistance at 1.22. Keep in mind, not much support beneath here, so we're flying without a parachute here with ADA. Let's move on to DOT, USD, PolkaDot. Tightening range, support at the 36.92, resistance at 37.845. Did manage to get up above at the moment. We're trying to get over that 12-day moving average and do have the orientation for upside potential as we move into the day. Let's move on to Litecoin, LTC, USD. Litecoin struggling a little bit. Found some weakness, dropped down. So we're basing down here for support at the 193.29. Resistance right up there at the 197 even. Let's have a look at Chainlink, LINK, USD. Support 28.81, resistance 29.391 for Chainlink. Let's have a go with Stellar. There we go. Support down there at the 0.3999 and resistance right here on the SWIC as we did get above the 12-day moving average. Resistance up there at the 0.4135. Let's have a look at Doge. Doge going sideways, tightening range. Bouncing around right down the middle. So there's your support and resistance. So support down at the 0.05677. Resistance up here. Need to go up just a little bit. Whoops, didn't want to move that. Yeah. Getting too crowded in here. There we go. Get over there where we can get. There's your resistance. 0.05831 for Doge. Let's have a look at Vechain. Vechain's getting all theirs. Got that all-time high in our sights. Knocking on that door. Trying to take off and launch again. I did get the support off. If we switch over here on the 1 hour, you'll see, yep, there it is. There's support, the 0.0964. And the resistance we can bring down right there is going to be the 0.098, I should say, for Vechain. All-time high sitting up there at the 0.0989. So keep an eye on Vechain. Let's move on to VTHO USD. Switching to the 4 hour. Got our all-time high there in sight. We're moving in. If you didn't get out up here, you got a second opportunity as we are catching this 12-day moving average on the way up. So we got support down there to 0.0194. Resistance is 0.0221. Let's move on to FIL USD. There's our all-time high up there. Got that bad boy in sight for you. Support, look at 79.381. Resistance 81.69 for FIL USD. Let's go to IOTA, Internet of Things. Got through that resistance. So resistance at the 1.493. And we'll have some new support right there for you at the 1.402. IOTA hitting the sales target. Keep that in mind. And we are looking at the RSI trying to get overbought. So watch that RSI indicator as well. Let's move on to Comp USD, COMP. Comp, we managed to fall through support, so we're down here on the bottom trying to get a new base started. So looking down at the 395.30 for support, and resistance going to be 407.65 for COMP USD. Let's give attention to basic attention coin. Joke of the day. Sitting right on top of that 12-day moving average, getting squeezed in between the 26. So having a little time there. So you're looking at support 1.140, resistance at 1.207. But managed to march its way up just little by little for BAT USD. Have a look at Ethereum Classic. Ethereum tried to get up, failed miserably, came back down, and then fell through our 100-day support. So let's look for us to get back up above there. Meanwhile, back at the back cave, it's support at the 11.927, resistance at the 12.260 for ETC. Looking at Mana, Mana hit the all-time high. What was that, a day or so ago? Yeah, maybe a week ago. So scoping that out, but looking at support at the moment at the 0.928. Resistance above the dollar mark at roughly a dollar, 1.0061. For Mana. Moving on to Zill. Zill trying to march up there. We got support at the 0.1772 and resistance right close by at the 0.1846. So tight range. And what you know is moving averages. Moving on to NUUSD. NU did get up there to touch the sales target, but we're looking pretty darn good as we made the 12 and 100-day cross here. So look for that 26 to get over that 100-day. Trailing this one with a stop just below here, just in case. But we do have support for you at, where's this thing at? Okay, there we go. Support at the 0.6473. And resistance is going to be right there on the climb out at the 0.6716 for NU USD. Moving on to NMR USD. NMR support at the 50.556 and resistance there at the 52.08. Lightly traded for a while here, but keep an eye on NMR USD. Let's look at GRT USD. Had a nice little go at it, fell back down. So let's get these support levels situated. There we go. Going to be a tight range. We got a double bottom to watch there. So that looks pretty good. So 1.668 for support and 1.709 for resistance. And we'll just take that stuff. We can just move that stop loss down there out of the way for now. We're not using it. Moving on to UNI USD. How we doing out there, folks? We're almost through. UNI USD up 1.21%. Trying to break that resistance right there at the moment at 33.499. Next level would be up here if you wanted to. We'll just do that. Looks like we're going to get through that one. 33.88 and support down here. The low of that previous candle. 12, 26, and 100-day moving average are all in good shape there. So support down at the 32.981. Let's have a look at Aave. Defi token. Move that stop out of the way. That was long gone. And get the support level off the previous low right there. Holding that one, but that's going to be the next one. So 364.778 for you. And resistance is right there. 370.16. And then you do have all these averages. So watch all those things as we try to pull through there. Let's move on to MKR USD. Support down there at the $22,063.70 and $2,108.05 resistance. I'll need to actually move that. There we go. Let's recheck that. So that's going to be 2119.47 for MKR USD. Having a look at audio. Audio blasting off here for us. Got up to hit our sales target. Finally. Had to be patient with that one. Support at the 1.75 and resistance right there at the $2 range, so 1.9785, and we're getting pretty close to the all-time high at $2.17 all-time high for audio. Let's look at CHZUSD. Very tight little range here. So support at the 0.546, resistance at the 0.562 for CHZUSD. You did manage to hit the buy target here, just barely touched it. So let's have a look at Theta. Theta hitting all-time high for us. We're right, got it right in our sight here, so we will reset that one for the this evening's happy hour. We'll get this tuned up for you. But right now you're in blue sky breakout, so pretty much, as you know, resistance don't come into play that much. There's nothing above you. So keep those stop losses tight if you're still riding this one for Theta USD. We'll have a look at ENJ USD. And we will, there we go. Fix all that. support down there at the 2.30. First line of resistance is going to be the 2.404. And then going to have to get up above that 12-day moving average and 26 right there. Looking over Bitcoin dominance, pretty much been sideways for a while. So we're still hanging right in there at the 61.19 in total crypto market cap. Say about the same at 1,761,000,000,000. Well, folks, that does it for me for today. Once again, watch those stop losses. Keep them trailing. Have a good one, and we'll see you tonight at the Crypto Happy Hour.